Hi, everyone. I just wanted to take a couple minutes and kind of talk to you guys about some things that are going on as we continue to move forward through this process. So, one of the biggest things is I've had a lot of emails coming in lately about the urinalysis lab and how to submit that. With that particular lab, when I initially assigned it, my hope was that we were going to have that for April 14th return date and that you guys would just be able to physically hand it in. That would honestly be the easiest way to get that taken care of. And last week, right at the end of the week, they extended the school closure through April 30th. So I had initially put that due date of April 3rd on there. And part of the reason why I put an actual due date on it was because I know we're going to continue to move forward. And even though I wanted to wait until we physically returned for you guys to give me that, I didn't want you to get behind because I knew if I said, hey, you have till the 14th to get it done, that other work was going to continue to be sent out. And like I said, I just didn't want to put you guys in a situation where you were getting a lot of things that were coming due all at the same time. So that is why I put the April 3rd due date on it, and then didn't actually put in any method for you guys to be able to upload it. We're not going to obviously have that April 14th return date, and so I don't want you guys to feel like you hurried up and worked through that lab for nothing. So I am going to ask you guys to go ahead and turn it in at this point. Some of you looking at that due date of April 3rd have already sent it to me. Great, thank you so much. You do not need to do anything additional with it at this point. For those of you that have not sent it to me, the easiest way to do this because of the amount of material and multiple sheets that are involved with the lab is to snap a picture and then send that to me. If that is not a possibility for you to take pictures of it and send it to me, send me an email and let me know that, and I will give you a different option. But for the mass majority of the group, honestly, to be able to just take those quick pictures and send it to me is going to be the easiest for everyone involved. So that is my expectation, and I am looking for that to be done by Wednesday, April 8th, by the end of the day. So 11:59 due date on getting those pictures taken. The lab itself should be done. So right now it's just a matter of taking those pictures and then sending me that information. As we move forward, we are going to continue to stay with our meeting dates. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday this week, and then next week will be a Tuesday, Thursday. And there is going to be material that is going to be rolled out each one of those days. And then there will be something that you will need to send back as well. Some of you are right on pace with everything, and others of you are missing some of those due dates, and that's going to, or that is a concern for me, just because of the fact, like I said, I don't want you to get into a situation where you have so much to try and get through that you just feel overwhelmed. I understand this is a very new situation. It's not anything that any of us thought we would be doing at this point, and we're here and we need to make sure that we are adjusting and adapting to it as best as we can. I have tried to make the assignments somewhat not minimal, but manage something that you can manage. I realize some of you are working and pulling down more hours than what you typically might have been in the past. I also know that when you're not in that setting of being required to be at school from 7 to 3, that changes things up, and getting on the computer and getting engaged is a little bit different. But College Now is telling us that we have to continue to move forward with the material. Number one, to keep you on pace with everything, to get you ready for that test, and also to still earn that college credit. And so I am moving through things, moving forward in the pace that we need to make sure that we have covered all the information by the end of the year. So please make sure that you guys are getting on to Canvas, that you are looking at that information, and that you are keeping with that Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Tuesday, Thursday type schedule that we would if we were still at school and in our block schedule. If you have questions, I am more than willing to answer those questions. Again, it's different because when we're in a typical class setting, somebody asks a question and I can throw out the answer and I've taken care of the question for everybody in the class. And we don't have that dynamic right now. We don't have that dialogue to be able to kind of bounce information off of each other, or for me to get an idea of where you guys might be struggling with stuff. So please don't hesitate to email me questions. I am more than willing to help you and give you feedback on stuff. And I have honestly been trying to be with my computer as much as possible and just making sure that I'm checking things on a regular basis. In saying that, if you send me an email, I would check back within a couple of minutes to see if I've sent you a response, because I am making sure that those emails are going to my phone so that I know pretty much right away when you have sent me that. And if I can, I am going to get you a response within a matter of minutes or in a very short time period. If you send me an email and I have not responded in 24 hours, I can tell you I did not get it. Send it to me again, because I am doing my best to get those responses back to you guys so that you can continue to move forward. If you've kind of carved out time where you're going to sit down and do your work, I don't want you to hit a roadblock a few minutes in and then not be able to get through the information or the material. So like I said, I am doing my best to make sure that I'm right there for you guys and getting those things taken care of. Please make sure that you guys are staying on pace and that you're not getting behind. Please make sure that you send me emails. I am more than willing to answer questions. Like I said, I realize this is something we've never encountered before. And just make sure that you're watching those due dates and getting things taken care of. Other than that, I am so hoping that I get to see you guys again on May 1st.